10 reasons you should go all in on YouTube right now. Whether you want to start a side hustle, whether you're a business owner, whether you're a speaker, coach, course creator, and you want to build your personal brand, I really believe that right now is the best time to go all in on YouTube. The first reason you should start a YouTube channel is to become a creator and not just a consumer. One of the ways I like to measure success in my life is to judge each day not by what I consume, but by what I create. And there's something so powerful that happens in your personal life when you step off the sidelines and you actually get into the game. I want to ask you a question. Imagine a world where you actually created more than you consume. Maybe kind of tough, because maybe right now you consume some YouTube. I know I do. You consume some Instagram. You scroll on TikTok. The majority of humans are actually in the consumer category. Now listen, I'm a consumer. I like to purchase things. I like to watch things. I like to be entertained. I like to be educated. But something dynamically changes when you become a creator and not just a consumer. Number two, one of the reasons to go all in on YouTube, and remember, these are internal benefits. We're going to get into, yes, you could get views and all that kind of stuff, but this is some of that inner game that really can transform your life. The second reason is history and legacy. I actually surveyed some people in our community and I asked, why did you start a YouTube channel? Here's what Mom Life said. She said, we started out to document random and funny, cute things that my kids did when they were babies. But over time, we got more into vlogging. So it turned into something. Their channel got some momentum. They started actually bringing some structure to it. But it started out just as documenting life, documenting their children. I think one reason everybody should start a YouTube channel is to document their life, their experience, their knowledge, their wisdom, and actually to put some of their legacy and their history on tape. Remember, this isn't necessarily for others people. This isn't because it'll get big. This is for the next generation. One of the things that gives me a lot of confidence is that should today be my very last day, I am grateful that my sons have an archive of their dad with some of my ideas, my thoughts, who I was. In fact, with as many videos as I've created, they really could get to know me and actually have quite an experience with their dad if I was, God forbid, to pass away at this very moment. Number three is express your creativity. Forget getting subscribers. Let's get those too. Forget making money. Let's do that also. But what about just expressing your creativity? What about just actually relaxing a little bit? Take a deep breath. Let's chill out a little bit. We're all trying to get big. We're all trying to go viral. We're all trying to, build our businesses. And I'm into all of that stuff. But there's something about also just slowing down and enjoying the process. There's something about just being a maker, just actually putting in some hard work and having something to show for it at the end of the day. Number four, personal growth. I believe that one of the most powerful reasons you should go all in on YouTube is because it is a great way to accelerate your personal growth. You see, starting a YouTube channel is going to push you out of your comfort zone. It's really going to challenge you to learn new skills. It's going to build your confidence. It's going to force you to expand your knowledge. It's going to require you to embrace continuous problem solving. It's going to develop your resilience. I have learned that starting a YouTube channel is one of the greatest personal development tools that I believe exists in the modern era. And number five, build a portfolio. Your video library ultimately becomes an archive of your story. I can look back at the 2009 content that I put out there for my business called Clear Vision Media, and I could see that portfolio of some of my work. And then of course, today, my YouTube channels are a portfolio of my work, but there's something powerful about having a portfolio. Whenever somebody applies at Think Media for certain positions, it's super funny. Someone's like, hey, I'd love to be a graphic designer at Think Media. We just ask them one question. Send us your portfolio. Show us your work. Get discovered. One of the reasons to start a YouTube channel in a competitive world on YouTube. You might say, I feel like someone's already doing what I'm doing. That's true. You might feel like the world's noisier than ever before. There's more marketing messages than ever before. That's true. But the fact remains, YouTube is still the best place to get discovered. Build your personal brand. Your personal brand gets stronger as you continue to post YouTube content. When people discover your content, or when you send it to them. Now imagine, right? You got a client, you've got somebody that is considering they want to work with you. You send them an email. You say, here's a YouTube video where I explain a little bit of our proprietary process. When someone watches that, they get to know you and your expertise is platformed. That's a chance for your reputation to get known. No doubt about it, creating consistent YouTube content can be incredibly lucrative. There's now 2 million global content creators earning 6 figures. 2 million. The fastest growing type of small business right now, Signal Fire discovered, is being a content creator. They're kind of talking about them as the new world of entrepreneurs, like work from home, startup companies, oftentimes individuals that are creating content and then monetizing it. Next, to make an impact. One of the reasons you should start a YouTube channel and go all in right now, and one of the reasons you should double down if you're already on YouTube, is because you can make a real difference and make a real impact. I'm talking about change lives. I'm talking about raising money. I'm talking about raising awareness for causes that matter. You look at Mr. Beast, he's done all kinds of things, but he did like Team Trees. Team Trees was this campaign where people are donating money to plant a tree, and they have planted over 23,940,000 trees so far. You can look up the website, Team Trees, and that's cleaning the world's air. You know, we need trees, we need to plant them, and so that's making a difference in all kinds of different ways. What do you care about? What moves you? What kind of difference would you want to make? One of the reasons to go all in on YouTube is to create community. What I've learned is that as you create content on YouTube, you will gather people of similar interest. Whether you do this through channel memberships, of course, as people subscribe. But what I've learned is that this leads to in-person friendships and connections. If you're on YouTube long enough, eventually there's probably, and that's up to you. You might be like, I don't want to see anybody. I'm an introvert. I don't want to go in public. That's fine. It's entirely up to you. But what I've learned is that it's amazing that a lot of online connections have led to in-person relationships, whether that's meeting up at an event. You know, we're based here in Las Vegas at Think Media, and we have a thing called VegasInfluencers.com. If you want to go to VegasInfluencers.com, you can sign up. All it is just a database for when we do local Las Vegas meetups. We just send out an email to let people know where the time and place is and information about it. And so if you're in Vegas or you're in Arizona or California, or you just want to know, VegasInfluencers.com. We have had 10 people, 30 people, 50 people. We've had people fly in for it. And we've had these incredible connections and meaningful moments with people because we started a YouTube channel and we started posting content on YouTube first. But because of posting YouTube content, my world has gotten bigger. My relationship network has gotten bigger. Some of my best friends, some of the people that have totally transformed my life, and hopefully I've transformed their life, and all of our lives together have gotten bigger. Friend, this might seem a little idealistic or a little bit like a dream, like, man, I just don't know if all that could be true. And I'm not even saying what scale it will be. All I am saying is I know this, that this is countless people's story, that when they punched fear in the face and they just mustered the courage to start their YouTube channel, that their world got bigger. And when you put all of these together, it's 10 reasons to go all in on YouTube right now. Is it going to be easy? Of course not. Is there challenges? Yes, but it's worth it. I believe you'll internally be transformed, and your external world and business and brand will be transformed as a result of starting and committing to posting consistent YouTube content.